we're just going to get started now, and thank you all for being here. We are so happy to be part of the Florida Developmental Disabilities Awareness Day. We've been doing this for so many years, and this is exciting to do it this year virtually. We want to tell you a little bit about Sportsability Alliance and some of the things that are going on with recreation and active leisure. I think the best way to do that is we're going to show you a little video that's got pictures, and we'll explain some of the things that are going on. And I'm going to get right into that. And then after that, we will be answering questions. Please type your questions in the chat and feel free to type them in while the video is going on. We don't want you to forget your questions, and that way we'll have them when the video is done. We will try and get to everyone's questions and make sure that we answer them. And just think, if you've got that question, I'm sure that there are other people that have it as well. So please do type in your questions into the chat. You should be able to see that chat, I believe, on the right-hand side. That's how it looks on my screen. And just type your questions in. All right, well, I'm going to welcome to Sportsability Alliance, formerly known as Florida Disabled Outdoors Association. Our mission is to enrich lives through accessible, inclusive recreation for all. We're excited to tell you about some of the programs for people of all abilities. Our Miracle Sports program happens weekly with virtual fitness classes, Spirit Club workouts on Facebook every week, and we're getting back to our in-person activities on our Miracle Field. Our Sportsability 2021 program is back and more exciting than ever. We'll have a virtual expo with education sessions on all kinds of adaptive recreation topics, and also the ability to interact and learn from recreation providers. This is through the app and on the website, and also through virtual reality Sportsability Park. We'll have in-person activities throughout the state of Florida, like scuba, boating, horseback riding, sailing, kayaking, fishing, adventure outings, and much more. All will be available for registration, and we'll be following COVID protocols. In addition, we have our all-out adventure program, with exciting things like fishing outings and boating adventures, as well as outdoor adventure rides and other excursions. Our iFind Recreation Resource Referral Network can show you all kinds of activities in your area. It is sortable by type of activity, like destination, product, program, or event, searchable by Florida County, and also by type of activity. There are all kinds of activities in the database, and they're all open for you to see. Just about anything we know about in Florida is included. We're excited for you to check it out and find more information on what might be the resource that you want to try. One of the latest things we have is our virtual reality Sportsability Park. If you come along with me, I'll show you some of the neat things there are to do in Sportsability Park. Over here we have our accessible stage. You can play trivia up there, and we'll also have presentations on neat things that are happening, and presentations on things like adaptive sports. You can go rock climbing if you see our beautiful park. There's a campfire where you can light sparklers, and when you're rock climbing, you can even find our treehouse where there's a dartboard. We'll be adding new things all the time to Sportsability Park to make it fun for people and make them want to come back.
You can make friends in Sportsability Park, and then people can meet up later at other dates and come back and talk to each other. Kathy and I can have a private conversation if we're standing close to each other, because people that are standing on the other side, far away from us, can't hear us. It's a fun way to meet new friends and gather with friends that you know from the comfort of your home. And especially during this time of the pandemic, what a great way to meet new people.
All of this is available, and you can find more information at sportsability.org. And check it out. Almost everything we do is free for our participants. We can't wait to see you there. Well, folks, we're so happy to have been able to share that with you. And what I'm going to do right now is we're going to have a poll to see how many of you have actually been to Sportsability in the past. I think Kathy's starting that poll. So if you can just go ahead and answer that question, and then she'll let us know how many people have actually been to Sportsability in the past. This year, of course, as you can see on the video, it's a little bit different than we were doing it in previous years. This is our 31st annual Sportsability in Tallahassee, and we've done it in other cities. I'm so excited. I see some of the folks haven't been to Sportsability in the past. So what a great opportunity for me to help you see some of the cool things that are happening. In the past, we would do all the things in one place. We've been doing it in Tallahassee, where we would have all the activities at one park, and it was over multiple days. But this year, we expanded out, and you might have caught that from the video, where we've got events in Miami, Coral Springs, Tarpon Springs, Sarasota, Ocala, and Tallahassee. There's different things in different cities. So it enables people to attend and do it safely, because everybody will be following COVID protocols, and it'll be in very small groups. Everyone will be wearing masks. There'll be temperature checks, etc. Kathy, do we have the results from the survey?
We do. 33% have been to Sportsability and 67% have not.
Awesome. Well, let's run our next poll that asks, how many people have already registered for Sportsability this year? And I even submitted my answer to this, because I have been to Sportsability in the past, and I have registered this year. My son's actually registered for one of the fishing events, and I know he's super excited about that. So we'll give everybody a minute to answer that poll, and then we'll see what our answers are. If you haven't registered for Sportsability, you can register for in-person events, and just go to sportsability.org, and you'll see where it'll be a list of different in-person activities, and you can certainly register for more than one. If you want to register for scuba and archery, whatever you want to register for, we're happy to have you register for as many as possible. And please do register for the virtual conference as well. The virtual conference is going to be so cool. I'm going to let Kathy read the results of this, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our virtual conference.
Okay, so we have 88% who have not registered yet, and 13% have.
Okay, well, please go to sportsability.org and register. The virtual conference, we are having sessions on things like adaptive surfing, adaptive biking, working with the school districts on adaptive PE, how to fund adaptive equipment, and so many different things that are great sessions. We're going to have animal shows from Gatorland, just some fun, entertaining things. Guy Harvey actually is providing
different videos on animal, underwater scenes and tiger sharks, and it's just beautiful footage, as well as educational, informational sessions on brain and spinal cord injury program and, what their services. So all kinds of neat things like that. And then there's also a virtual trade show where you can have information from every place, from the Christopher Reeve Foundation to City of Tallahassee Parks and Recreation to adaptive programs.
So we have a question here from Samantha. She has participated in adaptive sports and would like to know, are activities happening in person, or will that be happening later during the year?
So we have in-person activities starting on April 8th, and actually they start on the 7th, April 7th, and then they will run through May 1st, and you have to register for them. If you go to sportsability.org and then click on in-person events, it'll show you the different activities, where they are, and the dates. There's different things on different dates and different things in different locations. Ocala, for example, Ocala has horseback riding. They have archery and I think target sports. I'm trying to remember all the different things that we're adding on, but it depends by city, but there are different things that are happening coming up and starting next week.
Okay, I have a question that came in on the private chat. Who is eligible to participate in Sportsability?
Everyone's eligible. It is for people with and without disabilities, all ages and all abilities. So we hope that everyone participates. There's no specific requirements or eligibility requirements, and there's no cost to participate. Everything is free. So you can go fishing or whatever it is that scuba, and whatever it is that you're interested in, and it's all free. And the virtual conference is free as well.
Okay, and here's another question. Do we need a fishing license to participate in the fishing activities?
Anyone under 16 never needs a fishing license. And if you're fishing at the Joe Budd facility, they don't require a fishing license. If you're fishing from Shake a Leg, I believe you're going to need a fishing license if you are 16 to 64. If you're 65 and older, you don't need one, or 16 and under, you don't need one.
Okay, and here's another one. How do I access the virtual reality Sportsability Park?
Okay, so that little avatar that you saw my avatar and Kathy's avatar interacting. It's, I'm not a video game person at all, but it is so much fun. Once you get in there, you just saw just a little snippet of that, but it is so wonderful to get in there and talk to people. All the instructions on how to do that are on our website. So if you go to sportsability.org and click on virtual reality, it'll tell you what you need to do, and you could download the software. You can either do that once you download the software, then you can either access it with the virtual reality headset to see it in 360, or you can just do it from your computer and be able to go in like that. I have gone in there and met people from Australia, met people all over the US. I met somebody from China, and you just have the most interesting conversations with people. It's just really neat. And it's open 24 hours a day, so people can go in at any time. And there's a basketball hoop there, so you could play basketball. You could play cornhole, like the beanbag toss. You can actually go over to a campfire and pick up a virtual stick and put a marshmallow on it and virtually toast marshmallows. Kathy and I got into a snowball fight in Sportsability Park the other day. She didn't realize what was going on until she got hit in the head with a snowball, her avatar, so it didn't hurt her. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you just need to go to our website and it'll give you all the instructions on how to do that.
Okay, and here's another question. How does the virtual booth process work? Can I access that at any time?
Okay, so if you want information on any of the folks that have booths at Sportsability, that the platform is going live on April 8th, which is a week from Thursday. And those booths are available 24 hours a day. It'll be available for the rest of the month. So all the way through April 30th, we'll have that available. So people can go in at any time and access the information that is in there. Different providers have uploaded different pieces of information. There's videos in there about the organization. There's brochures that they've downloaded. There's contact information. Some of them have Zoom sessions and that you'll be able to access. All kinds of really neat things, but it'll be available 24 hours a day. And the same is true with the conference sessions. Those will be available 24 hours a day, starting April 8th and running through the rest of the month. So we'll have some workouts that you could do even in there and be able to do that at your convenience, and you could do it as many times as you like. So let's say you find one of the Spirit Club workouts that you like in there and you want to do it every day in April, you can do it as much as you like.
Okay, and we have one last question here. Do you have to register for the in-person activities and the virtual activities separately? And is there any cost?
So yes, you do need to register for them separately. The reason for that is there's a number of different in-person activities. So we want to make sure that we've got you signed up for the things that you want to do and for the specific time slot. So when you're registering for an in-person activity, you would register for the date and time that you want to go. Also, any of your companions that are going with you, friends or family member going with you, also have to register. So everybody going to the site has to register. And then if you want to do the virtual conference, please do register for that also. And then you'll get all the information on how to access the conference. And it's all free. I think that was the second part of that question, if I'm remembering correctly. Kathy, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Do we have any other questions? Okay, then one thing I do want to highlight that, folks may have missed is that we do have virtual classes. There are small group classes every week, and that's our Miracle Sports program. So people can sign up and do those classes from any place. Our coaches are awesome. And anybody that's taken one of those classes has just been raving about it. So please, I do encourage you to go to our website and check out the Miracle Sports classes and sign up for one of those too. They're so much fun and they're free. And then on Fridays at 11 o'clock on our Facebook page. So if you like FDOA on Facebook, you will see that at 11 every week at 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Spirit Club does a workout. And the awesome thing about Spirit Club is they target their workouts for people with all abilities. So there's actually 3 instructors on the screen. You'll see the lead instructor. Then you'll see a young man that transfers from his wheelchair to a chair and shows you the seated version of the exercise. And then there's a young man with autism that does the advanced exercise and show you how to do the advanced movement. That video is up for an entire week, so you could do it at your convenience. If you can't make it at 11 o'clock on Fridays, it's up all week. And so you could do it whenever you want until we post the next one. So we always have a workout available on our Facebook page that's ready for you to do. So we hope you participate in that as well. We will start doing in-person Miracle Sports at some point this year. We don't have exact dates on that yet. If no questions on that, I want to mention one more thing. The iFind database that we talked about in that video, it's always on our website. If you go under resources, and then you can look and see what's available in your county. You can look and see, I just want to know about horseback riding anywhere in Florida, or I just want to know what's available in Orange County. You could sort it any way you like. There's just a variety of information in there. Anything we know about is in there. If you know of something that we don't have in there, please let us know. We're happy to add it in. We want to keep updating that. Or if you know of contact information that has changed, please let us know. We want to keep that updated so that way we can let folks know what's available in our beautiful state. Okay. Well, Kath, do we have any other questions or comments?
I think we've gone through all the questions.
Okay. Well, folks, we are here, and Kathy, maybe you could just type our contact information in the chat, and then also type our website in the chat so that way anybody here can access this. And please check out our information at our booth in this app. You can access all kinds of different information through the booth as well. We have some of our a variety of different brochures in there, information on our programs, and please check that out as well. And we're here to help. And if you need some help with registration for any of our programs, or just need some more information, or you're trying the virtual reality and you would like some guidance, we're here. We can't wait to help you. And we hope you all will please register for Sportsability. We look forward to having you participate. Thank you, everyone.